Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about topic the sunk cost. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management and you want to learn about it. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, a sunk cost is basically a cost that has already been spent somewhere and it cannot be recovered. Basically, for example, you have spent uh, $5,000 to purchase some equipment, and that equipment has some problem or not received at your end. So that cost will be considered as sunk cost. Sunk cost is the cost which funds money which has already been spent somewhere and it cannot be recovered. Also, whenever we are taking decision for the future business, like for example you are considering to invest somewhere, so whenever we are investing somewhere in a future based, so we will not consider the sunk cost in the budget, or we will not take it, we will not consider the sunk cost. Okay, because sunk cost means the money or funds which has already been spent somewhere and it cannot be recovered, so it cannot be added somewhere in the future as well. Basically, sunk cost are those which have already been incurred and which is unrecoverable. In business, sunk costs are typically not included in consideration when making future decisions. Sunk costs, in contrast to relevant costs, which are future costs that have yet to be incurred, the sunk cost fallacy is a psychological barrier that ties people to unsuccessful endeavors simply because they have committed resources to it. The example of sunk cost, for example, the salaries, insurance, rent, non-refundable deposits or repairs, all these are the example of sunk cost. Basically, a friend, sunk cost refers to money that has already been spent and cannot be recovered. In the example, for example, manufacturing firm, for example, have a number of sunk costs, such as the cost of machinery, equipment, and the lease expense on the factory. Sunk costs are excluded from sell or process further decisions, which is a concept that applies to product that can be sold as they are on can be processed further. Sunk cost, uh, for example, the sunk cost we have already discussed that these are the costs which has already been spent and cannot be recovered. Sunk costs are fixed cost as well, but not all fixed costs are sunk cost. The difference is that the sunk cost cannot be recovered. If equipment can be resold or returned at the purchase price, for example, it's not a sunk cost. Sunk costs don't only apply to business, as individual consumers can incur sunk cost. For example, you buy a theater ticket for a $50, but at the last minute you cannot attend. So the $50 you spend would be a sunk cost, but would not factor into whether or not you buy theater tickets in the future as well. In general, business pay more attention to fixed and sunk cost than people, as both types of cost impact the profit of the organization. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video.